What is up, you guys? It is Sunday afternoon, about 1:30 in the afternoon. This is an unusual time for me to be recording. My name is Aries Tavares, and as always, this is Breaking In. Let's go, 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 go. So we're back from the dead. What's up, you guys? Long time no see, first and foremost. I know the channel has been relatively dead for a while now. I also know that you've seen less and less of each person individually, except for Cap, who is on the money right now. I don't know if he's on like his 6th video this week. The dude is crushing it right now. But I have not been around. I have not been around for a couple of weeks, and I want to explain what's been going on with me. Firstly, part of the reason why I haven't been around is that I started a new job. It's not something that I wanted to do, but financially, it's something that I kind of had to do. It's really taken me away from the table, like almost completely. I get home and I think I have 3, maybe 4 hours of art time before I have to get to bed, so that I can wake up at 4:30 in the morning, so that I can get to work on time. And it's been brutal for me personally. I haven't really had the opportunity to create. That puts a big hole in me, who I am as a person. Creating is like, it's lifeblood to me. It's where I get to emote, because I don't really get to do that as often in my day-to-day life. And that's really been eating up the majority of my time. It's about a 2-hour commute, hour to hour back. So on top of 8 hours a day, the job itself takes a 10-hour chunk out of my day. So I'm down to about 4 to 5 hours of available work time, and I still have to eat dinner. I still have to be in bed at a reasonable time so that I can wake up early. I still have to make dinner in a lot of scenarios, because my girlfriend works later than I do. So the adjustment period has been a rough one for me. And so I decided to take a step back from making videos just until I get better situated. Also, there's the great fact that the winter is starting to set in here on the East Coast, and it is starting to get colder, and I live in a basement, and that means aches and pains. That means frigid doom, if you will. But the reason I'm making this video, other than to keep you guys updated on what's going on with me, is I want to pose a question to you guys, because almost immediately after starting this job, 2 career opportunities actually popped up. I got offered to do a potential series with someone who I respect on the wrestling side of things, who I've been working for, doing other things, other art related things. And he offered me an opportunity to do like a month-to-month book, which would be great in the meantime while I'm waiting for the Stray to start, because I don't think we'll be ready to start. Don't quote me, and Vito, don't kill me, but I don't think we'll be ready to start until like February, March, May, like early spring of next year. So I got a few months to go, and I'm more than halfway done with thumbing out my first issue. I've done character designs for the last issue that I'm doing, and I just need to pick a week to like finish out doing the thumbs for all 3 issues and really be ready ahead of time. The other opportunity that popped up was I got offered, well, I haven't been offered the position yet, but I got the opportunity to interview at an after-school program that is specifically teaching children the art of storytelling through comics, which is a big part. Like, anybody who knows me, like, that's a big part of what I want to do in the future. Eventually, I'm not saying that I'll be where Joe was, able to start a school and like have this legacy of excellence and, produce so many great artists, but I want to be someone involved in the early education of like budding young artists and kind of set them on the right path, because I know that when I was a kid, had I had someone who's as passionate about this as I am now, kind of guiding my hand a little bit and kind of telling me not what to do necessarily, but like what the best moves for someone who's trying to do this professionally would be, I'd probably be a lot further along in my career. Truth is, I didn't start to take this seriously until I was in my 20s or 20s, like mid 20s. Yeah, because I started at the school. It was, oh no, it was my late 20s actually. I started at school when I was about 27, 28, I think. And 2 years after. Yeah, about 28, 29. So, I started very, very late. Prior to that, the only art education that I had was the New York City public school art education. They didn't really offer programs for comic book and like sequential and like storyboarding and all that. We didn't have that when I was coming up. So I always said that if I got the opportunity to help mold young minds, if you will, I wanted to take full advantage of that. The only issue here is that this new program is 2 hours a week. So I'll be making a lot less money, which means stricter budgeting. But this thing is career adjacent. It pays well for the time that I'm there, but I'll be making a lot less money. But I feel like the major advantage of it is that I'm gaining the necessary experience to move towards one of my major goals, which is to teach. And I think, having any job will give you a paycheck at the end of the week. The question is, what else are you getting from that job? The job that is paying me well and that is, getting the bills paid is great, but it's doing nothing for me in regards to what my goals are. And then this other job that doesn't pay nearly as well, it is only 2 hours a week, so it doesn't interfere with my week to week. It doesn't interfere with me putting in 14, 15 hours a day at the art table. I'll still be making $200-300 a week. I'll make enough money to cover my overhead, just barely. But every month I have like 3 or 4 commissions, or a DVD cover here or there. So I always make $300-400 just doing art, plus the $300-400 a month that I would make doing this teaching position, and then my private art lessons, which I actually had to cancel doing my art lessons for this job. And I mean, that really sucks. No offense to the new job, but I want to continue to do what I love, even if it means I can't buy a new pair of sneakers, even if it means whatever, I can't get a haircut that month. I would rather struggle a little bit more and keep moving forward on my path artistically than to have a guaranteed whatever, $800 a week and have no time for me to do the thing that I love. I dropped out of school to, in high school, I dropped out to pursue wrestling because I loved it. And I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not afraid to fail, and I'm not afraid to succeed. What I'm afraid of is letting the real world dictate what sacrifices I make in order to reach my goals. So that's my question to you guys this week is, what do you think I should do? Should I stick with the guaranteed money and, only have 4 or 5 hours to work a night? Which, that's rough for sequential specifically. You're talking about somewhere between 10 and 18 hours depending on your speed. That means it would take me, at the very least, once things are laid out, it would take me at the very least at least 2 days to finish a page of pencils. I'm not counting inks, not counting colors, not counting everything else. and that's assuming that everything goes perfectly, that my commute back home goes perfectly, that I come home and I have enough energy to actually sit at the table, that I didn't have a bad day that day and it ruined all motivation that I have. Or do I go with the thing that's career adjacent and maybe eat a little less, but be happy with what it is that I'm doing and have enough time to do the thing that I love? um, I I'm gonna end it there because I already see that I've hit about the 10-minute mark and I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I appreciate your time. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If not this video, all the other guys' videos, because they've all continuously moved up. Ernesto's production quality is amazing. Cap is constantly giving us good insight and just great content. Drop fell off the radar a little bit, but it's understandable. We know why. Enjoy the honeymoon period, if you will. And Damien, just even if it's once a month, just come back, give us a video. Let us know what's going on with you. Let the people know they miss you. I miss you. The guys miss you. Just come back for a little bit, just for a little bit. With that being said, you guys enjoy your week. I will see you on Thursday. War got out.
Are you ready?